One man out.
The right fielder, number 19.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. His career numbers in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now the designated
Next will be the designated hitter, C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play.
Leading off for the Padres, the second baseman, Erickson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hops this one up, and there's the first out. Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr. in his career versus this pitcher. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackmon's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Manny Machado. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch on the way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Mark Melanson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Josh Fuentes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it.
Number 7.
Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Melanson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado, and there's out number 2. Now here is Tyler. 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball. Chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch, he your sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold on to a 4-3. And now in the box, Will Myers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. To third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate here is Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Unable to find the zone with the slider. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colton Welker.
The third baseman.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in next, Ian Desmond. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And A check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Even count of 2 and 2 to Ian Desmond. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Chris Owings now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Daniel Bard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Is in there, a called strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Austin Nola is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padres have elected to challenge.
All right. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fouled away. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Craig Stammen
is
on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Into the bleachers and gone.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, and they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Another 0-2 home.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker.
Now back, first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Tim Hill is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hill.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there, 1 away. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that one yanked just foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
This is foul right side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. It's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jurickson Profar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Chuno now. his career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Manny Machado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's Will Myers. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
San Diego down to their final strike. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Now back.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
1-0 count. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 6-3.